Lutheran Services Florida was established in 1982 as a means to sustain the work of Lutheran churches that came together in the 70s and 80s to address the Vietnamese and Cuban refugee crises. Nearly 40 years later, we have expanded services to respond to the growing needs of Florida, including opening runaway youth shelters, Head Start and Early Head Start programs, child welfare, guardianship, homeless services, and substance abuse and mental health treatment. Our long-term vision is clear: safe children, strong families, vibrant communities. This requires that we are the best in all we do, the best place for our clients to find answers to their prayers and get the support they need, the best environment for our employees to be part of something bigger, the best place for people to invest their time, talent, and treasure for the biggest return. This year, our president and CEO, Sam Sipes, embarked on a statewide listening tour seeking thoughts on what makes LSF the best place for our employees, clients, and investors. Conversations centered around LSF's strategic vision, our hurricane response, client satisfaction, how we communicate, breaking down silos among programs, and much more. We have put together the highlight reel to showcase our organization's efforts and the outstanding work done during fiscal year 2018. We will begin with the organizational activities that support our goal to be the best place for clients. The Oasis Youth Shelter established a Ties on Tuesday program in June, encouraging youth to dress up every Tuesday, a visionary approach to helping clients build self-esteem, self-awareness, and critical job skills. The United Way of Lee, Hendry, Glades, and Okeechobee counties made a surprise visit armed with donations and $1,000 in gift cards to support the program. In October, our 3 LSF Head Start programs in Tampa Bay, Duval, and Palm Beach County sent representatives, including parents, to Washington, D.C. to fight for more robust funding. With the Capitol Dome in view, members of Congress and our Florida Head Start advocates raised their voices to call attention to the importance of early childhood education. National Adoption Month came in November, and 45 children became part of forever families in Pinellas and Lee counties. During this month, one day is set aside to raise awareness of the many children in foster care waiting to find a permanent home. Broward County in the state of Florida suffered tragedy when a teenager opened fire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Greg Miller, Executive Program Director for our Southeast programs, reached out to several officials and community members offering help and services. And Terrence Washington, Resident Manager, organized the youth at Lippman Youth Shelter to create cards of compassion for the victims' families. Lippman showed empathy during a very dark time. Every May, LSF's Head Start program honors individuals and organizations during their Head Start Advantage luncheons. And at this time, they recognize those unsung heroes who have had a profound and positive impact on the lives of children and families. LSF celebrated World Refugee Day in partnership with other community organizations in Sarasota, Tampa, and Miami. Each one honored different cultures and backgrounds, with immigrants sharing their stories on fleeing from human rights abuse. Now let's highlight our work to be the best place for employees. Hurricane Irma brought widespread devastation across Florida in September, but the good news is our organization's response to our clients' needs during this time was outstanding. From the response efforts, our LSF Hero Recognition Program and Disaster Relief Fund were born. Our recognition program gives leaders an opportunity to recognize those that take on work beyond their job description, and also those caught living the LSF values of generosity, compassion, open-mindedness, honesty, and visionary. The Disaster Relief Fund went to LSF staff in dire need after the hurricane struck, with small grants in the amount of $100 gift cards. This year brought lots of accolades for our talented and dedicated LSF team. Maria Hernandez within our Refugee and Immigration Program received the 2018 Matilda Martinez Garcia Leadership Award. The Tampa Bay Mayor's Council annually presents a leadership award to an individual or company that has shown excellence and dedication within the Hispanic community. After 37 years of service, Maria continues to work diligently to help individuals and families adapt and adjust to life in Tampa. Dr. Christine Caulfield was selected as a finalist for the Florida Blue Foundation Sapphire Award and received a $30,000 award for LSF Health Systems. Christine has been instrumental in addressing Northeast Florida's gap in behavioral health care. Bob Wydra was selected as honoree for the 2018 CFO of the Year, hosted by the Tampa Bay Business Journal. He was chosen as one of 5 honorees from 150 applicants. Clyde Howard, Program Director with Duval Early Head Start, and Dr. Marie Mason, Vice President of Operations for Head Start, were accepted by UCLA's Johnson & Johnson Executive Management Program. Only 30 people in the country received this distinction for 2018. We were honored with 3 awards for our Lutheran Services Florida Sin Spins program at the Florida Network of Youth and Family Services annual meeting and awards ceremony. Diana Davila with our LSF program in the Southeast won Counselor of the Year for her relentless advocacy for clients and dedication to the job. She was headed to an appointment and on the way had a car accident. Thinking only about the youth she was heading to meet for a therapy session, Diana picked up her bumper from the ground, reported the incident, and still made her appointment on time. Eric Scott with our LSF program in Southwest won Youth Care Worker of the Year. Kindness was the word that his colleagues used to best describe him. When things are falling apart, he is always there with gentle encouragement, and the building would not be the same without his gospel rap filling the shelter. LSF Southwest program won Agency of the Year. With a cavalry of new leadership, they rebuilt the program. And finally, we take a glimpse into how LSF is aiming to be the best place for investments. The first group of people trained as certified recovery peer specialists graduated in October. The new program is a partnership between Jacksonville University and LSF Health Systems to combat the surging opioid crisis. Shortly before the holidays, we were notified that we passed COA reaccreditation. The COA team spent 3 days interviewing staff, observing our practices, and reviewing thousands of pages of documents. Overall, they were impressed with LSF. The COA team felt strongly that we illustrated impact and caring throughout Florida. With the end of wet foot, dry foot policy and President Trump's immigration and refugee policy reform, we are seeing fewer clients in that program. Difficult decisions were made to eliminate positions, but we are actively working on plans for the coming years to adjust our service model. As you can see, LSF has done a lot of amazing work over this past year, and everyone is equally excited about the good things to come. We will continue to make big splashes with key initiatives as our leadership team focuses on SAM's burning imperatives, which are effective decision-making, monitoring and increasing impact, and generating unrestricted revenue. At LSF, we are passionate about the clients we serve. We believe in our mission, and we believe that reaching our vision will help make Florida an even better place to live and raise a family. Thank you to our employees, community partners, and donors for their commitment to our important work.